Hello everybody, it's Jules here with Beanie.
Hello.
And welcome back to another episode of the Monday Night Wah, set on the one and only, wait a minute, we're not in Brobnar again, are we, silly goose? No, instead we're playing a game of Escape the Dark Castle, but this time there is a twist, because it's with the third expansion, we've done two already, Adventure Pack 3, Blight of the Plague Lord. Things about to get stanky. Yeah. Well, here we are in the Dark Castle, although given the map that's underneath, maybe that should be Escape the Dark Sand Castle. Oh, I am clever indeed, and I hopefully will be clever enough to escape the Dark Castle with my friend Beanie.
Did you just make a sand castle?
Yes, I did,
excellent.
my friend, indeed. For those of you who have not played this before, what it is there's 15 chapters, which are these cards here. You read what happens on the cards, and it's a kind of like a pseudo choose-your-own-adventure, but with random dice rolling elements. And the big twist on this adventure pack, Blight of the Plague Lord, is that there are diseases, horrible, nasty coughs and sicknesses that are roaming the halls of the castle. Thank you very much for that. And there are some times where we'll have to roll this plague dice. Now, this is a separate tally you keep alongside your HP, and once it hits certain amounts, you start to lose health as you get weaker and weaker. And on top of that, you've got to do the usual things of battling demons, surviving, and just taking random amounts of damage based on luck itself. I love it. And there are three new characters that are joining us today. The Butcher, the Shepherd, and the Fletcher over here.
I want to be the Shepherd, I'm Welsh.
That is absolutely fine, and I will be the Butcher. The Butcher and the Shepherd right there, mate. So get out of here, Fletcher. And there
Wolf.
is...
Wolf.
There
Sorry, I was crying wolf.
There is another twist on these dice here. These are called character die, and you roll them at certain points in the game. Now, usually, this shield icon here has a double of the same icon, and it implies that you do double of that amount. And it protects you from damage. But there is a twist here in that, as you can see, it's two different things, which is very useful because you apply both of these results, which is nice in getting rid of the last pesky roll.
Yeah.
So what I feel is that the creators of this have made it slightly easier with the character die to do damage and sort of push through challenges, but they've made it infinitely harder because a lot of enemies carry specific little things. If I turn it over, you see this thing down here, that little sort of little spooge shot right there? That means that this is a carrier. And it means whenever they do damage, you add 1 to your plague tally. For every 5 you take, I think after the first 10, you start losing health, and things get dramatically worse indeed. I know that is a lot of rules, but trust me, this game is as simple as it is fun to play. So let's shuffle up and get ready to escape the Dark Sandcastle. Our two adventurers are ready, but apparently previous Jules decided that he would take the top card that is usually on here, which says that you begin your adventure, and he's put it in a different box. Good one, me. So I'll recap what it usually says. Hey, you're, hello, filthy, scabby peasant. How are you? Don't answer that, because I know it's terrible. How about we get you out of here? Here, take an item from the item deck each, and let's move on to chapter 1.
Very nice. I feel it hasn't got quite the same pizzazz as the original.
So the first item we get is a diluted wisdom, and one for the... Oh, your favourite!
Yeah,
a partially rotten apple. So this one I can discard to apply a single wisdom, and that one you can discard to get a HP back.
Is butthole wisdom?
Butthole is cunning, if I remember correctly, but I will just double check. Beanie is correct. It is butthole is wisdom, and the eyes are cunning. So you are very wise, and I am very strong over here. You can see what our attributes are.
And it looks like I have a wonky eye there because of how the dice are
I love
set.
that. There you go. Fantastic. Ain't she a looker? Right, okay, so Beanie, will you do me the pleasure of turning over the first card and read it aloud for the boys and girls?
From across a body of dark, icy water, a hooded boatman slowly steers his craft towards you. In a croaky voice, he offers safe passage to the other side. You notice his hands are covered with oozing pustules.
Oh, grim.
Lush. Each player must choose one option.
Okay.
Cross by boat. Roll for plague.
Oh, no.
Swim across. Each player attempting the swim must try to roll a double in one attempt. For each player's success, you make it to the other side, shivering but unharmed. Failure, you begin to flounder, you lose 1 HP and try again. If you have not actually succeeded after 3 attempts, you make it across frozen and exhausted.
Ooh, now I imagine that getting the plague is going to be bad no matter what, so I would want to avoid that at any cost, but we need to roll a double in 1 attempt, so there is obviously a 1 in 6 chance of doing that, or it's actually, no, it's there's 2 options of a double.
Yeah, but they're not doubles, because they're not...
They are. They count as a double in this game. Do not worry.
I was going to say, because
There's no way of doing it
there's
otherwise.
no way to do it.
I'm going to do it, mate. I'm just going for it. So why don't you roll first? Show me how it's done, Bean. Oh,
butthole.
Okay, so you take 1 wound. I make it across safe and sound, baby. Yeah! Okay, that's the sort of fast-paced action that you can expect in this, and thus ends the chapter. Let's do it and move on to the next chapter. Ooh, he's a friendly-looking fella, isn't he?
Lord.
You hear the rapid clicking sound of claw against stone as a creature beyond description scuttles out of the darkness. Its movement is frighteningly quick, its snapping jaw laden with long, needle-sharp teeth. As a group, choose one option, then begin combat. We can either rush it and keep it pinned, and we do take more damage from it, but it has less health, or surround it and counterattack, less health for it, but there's 1 extra dice.
I say that we surround and counterattack.
I was about to say, that's so much worth it for the extra dice
And
there.
it's not beyond description. The description is bleh.
Well, the description is if a turd could be a penis.
With legs.
With the legs there. So there we go. And I like there's like a pregnant pause there of like, what did you just say, Jules? Doesn't matter what I just said because we're rolling dice now. So it automatically has 1 fist and it has 1 butthole.
Excellent.
Classic. And then we roll 2 dice because that symbol there means roll the number of dice equal to the number of players in the game, and it is another fist and an eye. So
Neither of us are cunning.
that is its health right there. So what we've got to do now is roll our character die, which is this one again, and remove the symbols, which basically show that we're inflicting damage. Now, we do have a free wisdom at any time if we want to do that, which will get rid of the butthole, but you are quite stronger in the butthole.
As always, I've got butthole covered.
I would say roll your die and then let's see what happens. Okay, so
Damn it.
so a fist has gone. Thank you very much, Bean. And let's see if I can do anything here to help out. Ooh, I poked it right in the eye.
But we both lose a health.
But we both lose a health, and because of the fact it's got the spooge, the dirty, horrible stuff there, we are going to put 1 on our plague tally down below. Down below. That's why.
the ragu
That's why
tally.
I put ragu down there. So saucy ragu, we take 1, and you also take 1. Now we just need to do a butthole and a fist. I believe that we can do it because that is both our skills. You've done the opposite to your skill. Let's see if I do the opposite. I do the opposite to mine. Fantastic. And we beat this horrible beast. Now here's another twist, my friend, because even though we have defeated this monstrosity and we claim 1 item from the item deck, we now have to nominate who will actually draw it because there are secret cards in here that say you. And unfortunately, you is probably the person who's going to be contracting one of the new plagues.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I'll go first.
Here we go then. So let's see what he draws. Ooh, it's the healing verses. Whenever you roll a double, you may restore 1 HP to any character.
Ooh.
That's banging, man.
Yeah, I just got to not roll fist over and over again.
That's cool. Right, so you're going to do that and you've got your
that's-
partially rotten apple as well.
I always want the rotten apple.
Obviously,
Yes, it's
obviously.
what I'm about.
So I've got distilled wisdom and thus ends the chapter. Me. Ooh, barrel time. Donkey Kong.
You enter a long chamber piled high with broken, rotting barrels, a dumping ground for discarded empties.
Dump.
Suddenly, you hear the clunking sound of a hatch opening overhead, and a large barrel thunders down a ramp towards you. You can only raise your arms to shield yourself as it smashes against you. You lose 2 HP.
Oh, what? So you
No.
take 2 HP from that immediately.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
After being helped to your feet, you notice something partly covered by the new debris. Perhaps this barrel was not completely empty. Just 2 item cards!
Whoa, okay, so first off, mark that you've lost 2 health. Now, do you want to draw twice or do you want to draw 1 each from the deck?
So first thing I want to do is eat my rotten apple.
Good shout. So you're going to negate 1 of the damage there. So you're back up to 15, is it?
I am, I'm back to 15.
Okay, fair enough.
And then, yes, we'll both draw 1.
Okay, do you want to go first?
Why not?
And you have drawn.
The Elixir of Insight.
Oh, what's it
Discard before any round of combat to change any chapter dice to show a trait of your choice.
That is quite useful. And what do I draw? Oh,
Yeah!
pissy bollocks, which is the name of the plague that I've got here. You begin to feel weak and feverish. You notice a dark abscess forming on your wrist. There is a sharp pain in your abdomen, which is true because I genuinely have a hernia, and you fall forward, coughing up a thick black bile. You must roll for plague!
There it is.
Here's the plague dice. Now, I could be lucky and get 2, I believe is the lowest on this, but I could get a whopping 5, I believe, on this one as well. Here we go. What do I get? 2.
Lovely.
Okay, so I've got 3 plague at the moment. Nothing to worry about. It's just a cough. But still, that was not a great card to draw. But thus ends the chapter. Scabby but undeterred, I am pushing forward, my friend, and drawing a new chapter card, which is, ooh, a handsome mob indeed.
Ooh, especially him.
Ooh,
I'd kiss him on the lips.
That's giving Bretonian vibes
Yes,
right
it
there,
is.
isn't it? You have been cornered by a masked mob. That guy's clearly not. Oh, unless that is... anyway, right, it's not a point.
That's someone else's face sellotaped onto his face.
They wave weapons and burning torches in the air, chanting, "Die, plaguers, die!" Roll a chapter die in front of each player to represent the vigilante attacking them. However, the mob is targeting carriers. Players with more than 5 plague or less than half of their starting HP should roll 2 chapter dice and then begin combat. Doesn't apply to us.
Hooray!
Combat special. No player can rest until the vigilantes attacking them are defeated, and then you can help the other players. So, roll 1 of these dice. You roll that one, I'll roll this one. So I've got a fist, you've got an eye. So put that in front of our character, and that represents the horrible mob that is trying to do that. They are only doing 1 damage, and they do not infect us further. So,
okay.
You roll first. Ooh, you will take 1 damage from that one there. I'm going to roll. Oh, I got an eye. I too will take 1 damage, and we got to go round again. Okay, there you. Oh no, that's an eye. That's not good. Oh, and I rolled an eye as well. Oh no, these villagers—they're absolutely doing us in, mate. I don't know what I want to do here. Yeah, there you go. So no damage taken there, but still, it's not taken out your attacker. I have, however, socked my attacker right in the face. Yes. So no damage taken on that round here, and I'm going to step into combat and help you, which you do need. It's a butthole. That's not good. So I take 1 damage for helping you. Jeepers creepers.
That's what you get for being helpful.
What? I'm worried that this is going to happen again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to discard. Oh no, that's wisdom is the butthole. Dang it. Okay. Wait. You rolled doubles twice, mate. You can heal us up 1 HP each time.
To any character.
Yes.
So we can both have a health.
That's fantastic. Cool.
So we're both up a little.
Okay, so that's fine then. So we've just got to do 1 eye between us, which is basically equally worse on both of us. So there we go, rolling dice. Oh, I've killed him. I've got him, mate. He's dead.
And I showed him my butthole.
Boom! Knocked him right out. So we are on, what are we on? 15. And
I'm on 14.
14, and we've killed him. So would you like to draw from the item deck? Or
yeah, I'll see if it's my turn for the plague.
Oh, what is this?
A tattered knapsack.
Oh, read it out. That's new.
Does not count towards your item limit. You may carry 2 additional items.
Oh,
before each chapter, you must choose which items are in your hands and which are in the knapsack.
Oh, that's cool. So you cycle out which 2 of the items. So that's fantastic. So that means
carry 4 things.
So we've got another 2 slots over here. That's banging, mate. And thus ends the chapter.
Ooh.
Here we go. Next chapter. Ooh.
A welcoming glow leads you down, that's the word, it was obviously down, down a long twisting passage, right into the jaws of a trap. By the dying light of their shimmering lantern, the skin of these cunning night watchmen glistens with decay.
Ooh, gross.
As a group, choose one option. Flee. You all outpace the watchmen and get away, but a thrown spear slices open your side. You lose 1 HP and must roll for plague. Or we fight them and begin combat, we will get plague and 2 damage.
Now that's bad, because I don't know if we'll be able to do the damage that needs to be done to them straight away. But rolling for plague, you're on what plague?
1.
You're on 1. I mean,
I say we fight them. Mainly because I don't want to have a spear hucked at me.
That's true, and plus we will get an item for doing this as well. So let's go in. So they get 1 butthole and 2 regular, and it is nice even spread there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for you to roll your dice and then decide whether I want to discard that to get rid of the wisdom and try and get through. So in we go. Beanie's attacking. And he pies off 2 of them already. Very nice.
Take that.
But unfortunately...
I'm going to give myself a health.
Ah, yes, because of your healing verses. Now, the problem is that I've got a not high chance of rolling eyes, but I'll try my best. Oh, I got him! Hey, I did it! Straight away, no damage taken, no plague contracted, and I'm going to be risky and try and draw 1.
Plague.
Oh, thank God.
Ooh,
it's a stale loaf of bread discard to restore 2 HP to your character. I am going to do that straight away. And I'm just going to stay at the top health as much as I can. I feel
you are on 17 health.
Very nice indeed. And thus ends the chapter. Barreling on, here we go. Next chapter. Ooh, it is A rock butthole, it seems.
It
here.
is.
This passage ends at a low sewer gate spewing dark, odious water. With the sound of footsteps rapidly approaching, you have no choice but to crawl inside the network of narrow tunnels beyond. As a group, nominate a player to crawl in first. To successfully navigate, they must roll 3 cunning in 5 attempts. After each attempt, if the total has not been reached, all other players must try to roll wisdom in 1 attempt, and any who fail will lose 1 HP as they begin to succumb to claustrophobia. When the total is reached, or after 5 attempts, the exit is found and all players emerge. Right, so who's the best at cunning between us?
Neither of us. We're both terrible at eyes.
That is annoying. That is very annoying. So who wants to go first, me or you?
I'll do it.
Wait, actually, wait. No. All other players must try to roll wisdom. I should go because you're better at rolling wisdom than I am.
If you look at my dice rolls that we've been doing throughout,
but you
that
have
isn't
statistically you are. So I'm going to try and roll cunning. So in 5 attempts. So the first one.
You need to get 3.
Yes. So first one failed. Second one has passed. So I've got 1. I've got to get 3 eyes back to back now. Ooh, failed. And failed. Right,
so you've got
okay.
1 out of 5.
So now, after each attempt, if the total has not been reached, all other players must try to roll wisdom. And okay, so we're going to have to roll. You're going to have to roll your dice 5 times now because I failed to reach the 3 overall. If that makes sense. I only got 1 out of 5. You've still got to roll 5 times, and just for every, just roll wisdom. Just roll wisdom. Keep rolling. I'll tell you.
So I've just got to roll wisdom.
Yeah, just roll wisdom. Okay, you've done it the first time. Next one. You take 1. You 2. Come on. And 1 more. Hey, okay, so you take 2 HP, and that's it. That is the end. That is the end.
And you don't take any?
Apparently I don't, because it just says here, after each attempt, all other players must attempt to do it. So, yeah, sorry about that, mate.
Thanks.
And thus ends the chapter. Just the healing verses coming back in clutch again, because whenever Beanie rolls a double, he can restore 1 HP. He lost 2 HP, he's going back up 2 HP.
15.
All's equal pequals, my friend. So now, please, go on to the next chapter.
I shall.
Ooh,
Ratigus.
Skaven.
The air fills with the sound of agitating chittering as the floor ahead becomes a dark, writhing mass of rats. They surge forward as one yellow-toothed jaws snapping. There seems to be no end to them. Begin combat. Combat special. The first time the rat swarm is defeated, before drawing an item card, roll a chapter die. If the result is cunning, more rats emerge and you must start the combat and do it again.
Ooh, okay, fair enough.
This is alright. We are terrible at being cunning.
But unfortunately, I think that a chapter die is counted as this, so it's an equal spread on all of them.
Poo-poo.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying on that one, but there is the eye, and then it's 2 dice for you and I. Ooh, 2 eyes
double
and
eyes.
a butthole over here. Right, so immediately I feel like I want to spend my distilled wisdom to get rid of one of these, although technically you're...
I'm quite good at that, but remember, before any round of combat, to change any chapter die to show a trait of your choice. So what I'm going to do...
Yes, do you want to spend that and then...
Turn one of them to a wisdom?
Yeah, and then
or should I turn it to a fist?
Turn it to a fist, and then I've got a decent enough chance of getting rid of it, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, awesome
And
stuff. So
that's glugged.
that's gone. So let's get in there and start bashing some rats. And I bash pretty hard.
You do.
Taking out that, and blocking the damage coming in. And you also take no damage, and you can heal up 1 as well.
Would you like a heal?
I'm only 1 away from top, mate. You start healing up. I reckon we go back in. It's time to smack the rat.
That's you.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Ooh.
Butthole.
But you protect yourself and you can heal me up for the damage that I've just lost.
So you've lost nothing?
But I do take a plague point, I believe, because of that. So I'm on 4 plague. Oh no. Come on, just get that eye. Okay, so we both take a damage there and a plague point.
15, 16, and you are now into the thing where you're going to start taking damage.
I immediately lose a 1 HP for having 5 on my plague tally, which is not good in the slightest. Right, we need to get these eyes poked, my friend. And there it is. Right, okay, but we now roll a chapter die, and we hope that it's not an eyeball.
Jules, you had 1 thing!
God damn it. Okay, so they come back in again. Oh no, it's the worst possible result. This is I feel like this is going to kill us, Bean.
Me too, because I have nothing to stop.
Okay, yeah, I guess we're doing this now. Okay, you got a butthole, not good. I got a butthole, not good. Okay, so that's a point of plague and a point of damage too. Oh,
So you're on 15,
Oh,
I am
no.
on 14.
Okay, let's do it again. An eyeball. I have poked one eye, my friend.
But you still take a plague point and health.
We've got to do this. We've got to do this.
We're gonna lose to rats.
I know, I can't believe it. Yes, you take no damage, and you poke an eye, and you can heal a point for your healing verses as well.
Yes, I'm gonna take the heal.
That's absolutely fine, my friend. And can I do the last eye damage? Oh, god damn it. No.
So you're on 13,
Oh,
and
no.
now you're on 8
Oh
plague.
no, the plague is catching up with me. This is bad news.
Do you want to rest?
Yes, I do, if possible.
Yes, okay.
Yes! So I gain a health back and you kill the rat. You stomp its tiny little head in. Squeak, squeak,
Charlie
squeak.
Kelly is within me.
Yeah, the spirit. So that means, would you like to draw from the item deck?
I
Because
would.
it's- Ooh!
Decayed Blade.
Decayed Blade.
Once per round of combat, when you roll a wisdom, you may choose to roll again and choose which of the 2 results to apply.
That's perfect. That is amazing for your character.
I am a shepherd with a sword and a knapsack.
Amazing indeed, and thus ends the chapter. Dear me, I've got miner's lung going over here, but let's move into the next chapter as... Ooh, it's a plague doctor looking fella. A woman in a strange mask slips out of the darkness ahead, bringing with her a cloud of sweet-smelling incense. She speaks in beguiling riddles, but you deduce that she offers aid to those in need for a price. Each player may choose one option. Trade, discard any item to either heal up to 5 plague or draw 2 item cards. Negotiate, try to roll a double in one attempt. Success, you draw up to 3 plague or draw an item card. Fail, you fall on deaf ears and you get nothing. I'm going to get rid of my distilled wisdom. I genuinely feel like you have got this covered for the wisdom thing here, and I could get rid of either 5 plague or 2 items. I could draw another plague is the problem, but I feel like I almost want to get rid of my...
I would be getting rid of that plague for
Yeah.
that distilled wisdom.
Cool. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to trade with her the distilled wisdom for minusing 5 plague, so I'm down to 3 overall, which is fantastic for me. Now, what would you like to do, though, B?
Well, because I don't want to give her either my sword or my verse, or
That's
my lovely bag.
So you're just going to try and roll.
I'm going to roll for a double.
Roll for a double. Believe, believe, believe. Yes! Now, do you want to get rid of 3 plague, or do you want 1 item card?
I want to get rid of 3 plague, so I'm down to 1 plague.
That worked out perfectly, my friend. All of the bites of the rats have been healed by the salve of this witch doctor over here, or the plague doctor, I should say. And thus ends the chapter. Okay, so there is definitely a imbalance of power going on here. You've got a blade, you've got an amazing piece of magical equipment, and you've got a satchel. What have I got? I've got a bloody cough and an itch.
I've got great hair as well here.
You do indeed.
And you rely on me for your items to budge.
I know, it's ridiculous. So, go into the next chapter, my friend.
Ooh,
Okay.
handsome.
Wow.
His mind may be simple, but the club this plague-ridden thug drags behind him looks highly capable. Okay. His slurred words are equally chilling. Clean. Fetch a clean flesh for the master.
Oh, bloody hell.
Begin combat. Combat special. All players may fight as normal, but each round the hired thug only attacks the player with the least plague.
Oh, that's you, my friend.
Damn it. If there is a tie, he attacks the player with the most HP. If there is still a tie, he attacks all tied players.
Bloody hell. I tell you what, there's a lot of combat focus in this version compared to the other expansion packs that we've done.
So
it's
double
2
fists.
fists and 2 dice rolled. He has a butthole and another fist. Okay. I feel fairly confident in this because this is right in my wheelhouse, my man. So you just got to look for doubles and you're looking for wisdoms because you can re-roll those things there. So let's go into combat against him. Ooh, it's a fist and it's blocking damage. Not that I'd take it anyway. And the butthole is gone. You can roll again through your decayed blade and then choose which of the 2 to apply. I would apply that one.
Yes.
Okay, so the butthole has gone. We take no damage each, and Beanie also can heal up 1 HP because of the healing verses. You're a power combo, my friend, right now.
And I will have more health.
Indeed, you will.
I have more health than you now.
It's the winds of fate are farting in my face. So it's time for another fist. Call your shots. Take that. Oh, I saw the fist, but you can re-roll. Oh
no.
So you're going to take 2 damage as he smashes you with his club and also a plague point.
So I'm up to 2 on the cough factor.
Right, this time we are... Oh, are you still going to be attacking you? Because I've got 3 plague, you got 2. So let's go and try and fist him. I've taken him out, mate. He's gone. He is gone, and that is your eye watching him go. Get out of here, mate. So he's dead. Do you mind if I draw from the item deck?
I do.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm still going to do it anyway. Please don't be a play, please don't be a play, please don't be a
Play.
Oh, thank God. Right, okay, it is Liquid Luck. Discard to re-roll your character die, applying only the second result. Boom. That is very useful indeed, because we need a lot of re-rolls in this game. But thus ends the chapter. See you later, ugly. Moving straight on into the next one, and look, it's 3 druids. Clouds of sweet-smelling incense, God, it's the same as the other one, hang in the air of this chamber, where several shadowy figures are carefully inspected a shrouded corpse. Near the door is a wooden rack holding several items. As a group, choose one option. Move on, you have no business here, and turn to the next chapter card. Steal. One character must roll 2 cunning, which is the eyeballs, which we do not want to do in 3 attempts. And if we succeed, you can draw 2 item cards. If you fail, you roll for plague. Now, it's not worth it for us.
I'm running away.
I don't want to do this either because of the fact that we have no business here and we're rolling on our lowest trait. It's just not worth it. So, thus ends the chapter. See you later, boys.
Bye.
Bye. Moving swiftly on, Beanie is into the next chapter. Ooh! I like the fact every single time we turn it over, we always make the same noise. It's like, it's appreciative of how disgusting it is.
He looks like Man Bear Pig
Cool.
from South Park.
Very cool.
This passage descends into a large cave with an overpowering stench of rotten flesh.
Stench.
You hear something shuffling in the darkness and quicken your step, only to come face to face with a monstrous plague-riddled bear.
So cool.
It lets out a ferocious roar and rears up to strike.
Uh-oh.
You must try to roll a might or a double in one attempt. Success, you restrain the bear's paw before it strikes. Begin combat. The bear rips open your shoulder. You lose 1 HP and must roll for plague. Oh,
okay,
poo
and this is you, isn't it? So you've got to do this, not the group. So you've got to roll a might or a double. Let's see it, baby.
Easy.
You can re-roll it as it once per round of combat. Unfortunately, this is not combat, so unfortunately, you will lose 1 HP and you must roll for plague on the plague die, my friend. This ain't good. This ain't good at all. And that's not good at all because that puts you to 5, which means you lose another point of health immediately.
So I went 15 to... Why did I go 15 to 12?
Because you're a fool. You're a fool, my friend, but a lovely fool, and I appreciate you. So we're going to move over to 1, 2 eyes of the bear, and then 2 dice to roll for us. That is a butthole and another eye. This is another terrible concoction right here. He's going to be doing 2 damage to us each and plague. So...
let's hit him in the face.
let's cross a lot of fingers, my friend. Okay, you go first. Step up to the plate. Oh, yeah, get him right in the eye. Nice one, dude. And I also get him in the eye. Take that, but we will take 2 damage apiece and a plague point. But I do think that that was actually worth it because we got the hardest rolls out of the way early, hopefully. So we go again. It's an eye and a butthole, and I take out the eye. Come on, Bean. It's also an eye. Wait, I could use my liquid luck to re-roll it, but I'm looking for a butthole, which is again equally worse. Should I do it?
No.
Okay, cool. So we take another 2 damage each.
I am down to 9. You were down to 10.
And another
You
plague
have
point.
just taken a plague point.
I have indeed. Oh,
and
I
you're
take,
on to 10,
that
so...
means, no, 5, so I take 1 damage here because my other plague was removed.
Of course, yes.
So it
Hence
comes
the scribbling.
It comes down to this final butthole. Please,
I
Bean,
can do it.
Do it. He does
Yes.
it. Takes no damage, and you can heal with the healing verses. And I clearly said in between breaths, I'm stepping out for a rest. So I'm going to go up to 10 as well. You all heard it. Don't deny it. So that is the end of combat there, and I believe that you should do the honours of picking from the item deck because you did slay the mighty beast. Oh, it's another liquid luck.
Ooh.
Chuck it in the bag.
Yeah, I'm going to pop it in my bag.
There you go, into the satchel now. It's actually carrying something, not just an accessory that you were flaunting in my face saying, look at me in my empty bag.
Yeah.
We get it, mate. What are you, the King of Spain? Right, okay, that ends the chapter. Okay, we've just counted. We're about 4 chapter cards away from the boss. I'm starting to believe, but belief could be my failure as we move into the next one here. It's a load of hands. It's Hans Moleman. In this long-forgotten cell block, row upon row of rotting plague victims reach out with decayed hands, baying with deranged fury as their mutations take hold. To dash through the gauntlet, each player must in turn roll their character die along with 3 chapter die. After rolling for each chapter die they rolled which matches their character die, a player must roll for plague. If a player rolls a double or rolls no matches, they make it through untouched. Now, I do not want to be grabbed by these greasy grabbers, so...
Sorry, 3, is it?
So it's you roll them and I'll roll these for you. So it is 3 chapter die. So what you're going to do is just not... After rolling, for each chapter die they roll which matches their die, a player must roll for plague. So you've got to roll...
Double plague.
So you've got to roll for plague twice. So the first roll is 2, and then add on to that a mighty, so 5 in total, which puts you at
12.
So you do lose 1 HP for going up to 12. So you're on to 9. And let's see if I can get past these greasy grabbers. You do the roll for me and I will roll my die. Okay, come on, please, 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 please. Oh God, that's a bad roll. Oh, no!
You did the same as me.
My bones! Wait, can I do this? Re-roll your character die, applying on the second die. I'm going to do it, because I may get through these greasy grabbers.
With a double. Come on, double.
Come on, come on, come on. I get through these greasy grabbers! So there,
Damn it.
My liquid luck is gone, but I take no damage and no plague. A good time indeed for all, and thus ends the chapter.
Not for me.
I know, right? Oh, my belief has been shaken, but Beanie, please, go on to the next chapter. Oh my God!
Oh, that's amazing.
That's so cool. I want that as a tattoo. That is like so mad.
I'd want that as a painting on the wall, just so every day I would jump a little.
Just hang it above your bed.
Yeah.
Every morning. Ah!
After leading onward for some time, you pause to peer into an ever-growing darkness ahead. A foul smell reaches you as something cold and slimy begins to tease the back of your neck. Dirty.
Gross.
As a group, choose one option. Flee. You struggle free and make good of your escape, but some of the filth seeps into your wounds. Lose 1 HP and roll for plague. Or we fight him. I say fight him because I'm scared of getting any more plague.
That is fair enough. We're going to take 2 damage for each turn, but we also get the chance of getting some more items. Let's do it. So it's 1 eyeball. It is 2 chapter dice. It's a fist and a double fist. That's not terrible.
That's something you're quite good at.
So let's go into combat then, my friend. I'm going to roll first. Go. It's not at all what I need. It's a fist. We take 2 damage and 1 plague point apiece.
Okay, you're on 6. I'm on 13.
Okay.
Health-wise is not looking great.
Okay, so what we got to do now is just really hope we roll well. So do you want to go first? It's a double, and it's a healing versus extra little bit of thing there as well.
I will go back up to 8, please.
Okay, and I'm going to try my best and roll an eye. Oh, I take 2 damage for the privilege and another plague point. I may have to sit this one out, my friend, because I don't think that I can do it.
Okay.
So I'm going to sit out this one. I'm resting.
Okay.
Please,
I can do it. It's going to be easy.
Please.
I'm going to roll an eye. I
You
rolled
can
a
re-roll
bottle,
that
but
though,
I can
because
re-roll the bottle.
Decay blade. Oh,
Back into another one.
No,
but I can't re-roll that one.
No. Okay, so you will take 2 damage, and I go up 1 HP.
So I'm on 6.
Okay.
You are on 7.
Okay, you take a blade.
I am full of plague.
Okay, right. I'm going to step in.
Yeah, I'm going to have a nap.
Oh. It's a fist. I take 2 damage. This is going to be impossible to get rid of him, you bastard.
Okay, right. We're both in this time.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, so 1 eye between us. Oh, it's a re-roll. Re-roll for that, for the decayed blade. You're at least safe. You're at least safe. I take another 2 damage.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a health from the double.
Thank you.
So you go up to 6, but now you're on 4.
Oh, dude, I can't stay in this combat.
We both have to.
Right,
Okay. Well, I'll do it.
One attempt. Here we go. Save us, Bean. Save us. Oh no, he didn't save. I'm coming in. Oh no, we're gonna die. We're gonna die in this stupid face. Okay, come on.
And we both. So you're on 10. So you're down 1.
I'm
on 15. So I think I lose 2
You lose
here.
2 HP. I have to step out, mate. No, actually, we both got to go down swinging, haven't we? Because otherwise, we're just gonna die. So
No.
we're both gonna die.
Yeah.
So here we go. So 1 eye between us. Here we go. No!
I can re-roll it.
Oh no! This horrible lad grabs us, and the little like tickling on the back of our neck then goes through our throats as he takes down the shepherd. The butcher turns around and goes and gets stabbed right in the lungs as the result. So that is it. We did not escape. We did not escape the Dark Sandcastle. I believe that makes it a first for us. We've been so good at getting through at least to the final boss, but we were so close and yet so far. But we will come back, because this is clearly not the last time that we're going to be playing this game, because I think the next time we do this, we're going to put all of the expansion packs together, which you can do, and it will be the most chaotic experience yet. Maybe we'll even rope in some friends so that we can actually help each other out a bit more. But that has been our battle report today, between the living and the dead, between life and plague, and I hope that you have all enjoyed it. Let us know down in the comments section below what you thought of our Escape the Dark Castle videos, and remember, to go back and check out the other 2 attempts that we've had going through this game. If you want to follow us on the social medias, you can follow Beanie over on Instagram at
Beanie40K.
and you can follow me over there at RetroJ, but the O is a 0. Hope to speak to you soon and see you later. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.